The hospital bill said $1,240. The explanation of benefits said $86. Same patient, same date, same visit. So which number was real? This is the Healthcare Money Map, and today we are walking through a medical bill mystery. Not because every bill is wrong, but because if two documents tell two different stories, you should not be the person guessing. This is general education only. It is not medical, legal, financial, insurance, or benefits advice. Maya opened the envelope on a Sunday night. Across the top, the statement looked official. Provider name, account number, due date, balance due. The number was hard to ignore, $1,240, and the payment box made it feel urgent. But there was one problem. 2 days earlier, her insurance company had sent an explanation of benefits for the same visit. That document did not say $1,240. It said patient responsibility, $86.
This is where a lot of people panic. They think maybe insurance changed its mind. Maybe the hospital knows something the EOB does not. Maybe if I wait, this goes to collections. But the first move is not to pay. The first move is to compare. The EOB is not a bill. It is the insurance company explaining how the claim was processed. The provider bill is the provider asking you for money. Those two documents should tell a story that makes sense together. If they do not, that mismatch is the clue. Maya put the two documents side by side. She checked the provider name. She checked the date of service. She checked the patient name. She checked the total charge. Then she looked for three numbers: what the provider charged, what insurance allowed, and what the patient may owe. On the EOB, the allowed amount was much lower than the original charge. The insurance adjustment had reduced most of the bill. But on the provider statement, the balance still looked like the adjustment had never posted. That was the mystery, not how fast can she pay this. The question was, why does this provider bill not match the processed claim?
So Maya called hospital billing. She did not start by arguing. She did not start by giving a credit card. She said, "I am reviewing this account before making a payment decision. My provider bill says $1,240, but my explanation of benefits for the same date of service says my patient responsibility is $86. Can you tell me why those do not match?" Then she waited. The representative looked up the account. At first, the system showed the full patient balance. Then the representative checked the insurance payment activity. The adjustment from the insurer had been received, but it had not been reflected on the patient's statement yet. That changed everything. Before hanging up, Maya asked 4 things. 1, what is the corrected balance today? 2, will you send an updated statement? 3, what is the reference number for this call? 4, what date should I check back if the statement does not update? That part matters. If a bill is being corrected, do not rely only on a verbal promise. Ask for the next step in writing when possible. Write down the date, the representative name, the department, and the reference number. Because the paper trail is what keeps the story straight later.
2 weeks later, the updated statement arrived. The balance was no longer $1,240. It matched the processed insurance amount, $86. The bill was not magically erased, but the incorrect balance was fixed. And that is the point. Sometimes the question is not, can I afford this bill? Sometimes the question is this even the correct bill yet? Here is the simple map. If a hospital bill arrives after insurance, find the EOB first. Match the provider, date of service, and account details. Compare the amount billed, the allowed amount, the insurance payment, the adjustment, and the patient responsibility. If the bill and EOB do not match, call billing and ask what changed. If they say it is being corrected, ask for an updated statement and a reference number. And before you agree to a payment plan, ask whether financial assistance, charity care, or hardship program applies. The goal is not to avoid bills you truly owe. The goal is to avoid paying the wrong number because the paperwork moved faster than the correction. So if your bill says one number and your EOB says another, do not panic pay. Ask the question, why does this bill not match my EOB? That one question can change the whole story. For more healthcare paperwork breakdowns, follow the Healthcare Money Map and tell me in the comments what medical bill phrase or letter you want decoded next.